what we're doing here fundamentally with NAP is revitalizing and rehabilitating courage. Because every time that we apply a NAP round and we feel a shift in relief in it, we get more truthful, direct experience of our confidence in how it works. And therefore, we start applying it to bigger and bigger things, higher stakes things, right? Which takes more and more courage. Because aside from the illusion that agreement is acceptance and acknowledgement and all points in between make those things the same thing, right? That's what makes us afraid to acknowledge anything, because it's like, well, if I acknowledge it, then I'm automatically in agreement with it. And if I accept it, I'm automatically acknowledging it. And there's just like no brakes on this runaway train. The illusion that shame is powerful is what gets perpetuated there. But when we reverse that dwindling spiral that shame pushes us down and put the brakes on it and go, hey, courage is the pattern to interrupt. Courage is the brake to that dwindling spiral. Courage is also the accelerator to the expansion of that growing spiral of power. The more courage, the more choice. The more choice, the more courage. They feed each other. Then we can, like in a very embodied way, recognize that actually denial guarantees death. Acceptance is the key to survival, because as we acknowledge something and we feel a shift just from the acknowledgement of it, our courage grows. That's what gives us the impetus and the energy to accept it. When we accept it and express the required courage it takes to accept something, well, then the courage grows exponentially even more. And it's at that nexus point that we realize that, like, oh, that's why acknowledgement and acceptance aren't just words that I say to run a pretty little fun process. They're catalysts, they're powerful triggers that engage me in my own courage and allow me to get to the edge of my acceptance to realize that, oh, wait a second, this is where I've got the most choice. So actually acknowledging something and accepting it makes me more powerful in intentionally and consciously choosing what agreement I make, change, stay in, or don't stay in. Right? Whereas denial just guarantees that I'm going to go into agreement with whatever that thing is that's present. If I don't acknowledge it, it's more powerful. If I don't accept it, it's even more powerful. And then by the time I get to the threshold of where I could really be empowered in my choice around the agreement, it's almost like too late, because I'm now in agreement with that thing without having made any kind of choice as to whether or not I really want it to be, other than the choice to deny its existence, not acknowledge it or accept it.